Hey there friends, thanks for checking in. This video has to do with the Sig P320 and what is going on with it. It's making big news. It's all over the place. People wondering what's going on with the P320. Is it a safe gun? Now we know from its inception that people embraced the P320. People love it. People carry it. And recently in January, the Army adopted it to replace the Beretta M9. That decision was contested, especially by Glock. They said that the testing was incomplete at the time the military chose the P320. Whatever the case, a lot of people love their P320, and I have spoken highly of this gun. The question is it drop safe or not? Now, just recently, a story that shocked everybody was that the Dallas Police Department recalled the P320, their duty issue firearm, from their department. They said it is not drop safe. I had to believe that the gun fired upon being dropped, and at that point they made the decision that their officers could no longer carry this until SIG figured it out. They offered the officers to use a P226 or choose another gun on their list of approved firearms, each of which they would have to qualify at the range for. People were shocked. They said, what's going on with the P320? At that point, SIG offered a statement. So amidst all this confusion about what's going on, SIG releases a statement, and it reads, in response to social media rumors questioning the safety of the P320 pistol, a variant which was selected by the U.S. government as the U.S. Army's modular handgun system, Sig Sauer Inc. has full confidence in the reliability, durability, and safety of its striker-fired handgun platform. SIG said in a press release, there have been zero reported drop-related P320 incidents in the U.S. commercial market, with hundreds of thousands of guns delivered to date. So they're saying that this is not an issue, but other people are saying, well, hang on, it says in the owner's manual that if dropped, the gun can fire. So I pulled out my owner's manual and looked at right here at page 25, and I'll get a close-up on that. It says, if dropped, the pistol may fire. Keep the chamber empty unless actually firing. Any firearm may fire if dropped. And people are saying, well, right there's an admission. You know, they come out with this statement and say that it doesn't happen, but yet in their owner's manual, there's an admission. So let me just say that SIG's not the only one that puts that in their owner's manual. I assure you that many of the companies, if not all of them, somewhere in their corporate lawyer offices say, you know what, put this in there and protect ourselves in case somebody shoots themselves. So the question still remains, is the P320 drop safe or not? With great thanks to the efforts of Omaha Outdoors, they got to the bottom of this and did some extensive testing with the P320, dropped it from several angles. They had mentioned that the tests prior to that the companies use is a flat test like this or a drop test like this, each of which the P320 did not fire. However, when they dropped it at this angle and it hit the ground like this, the gun did fire. And it did with several of the P320 models, and it was not caliber specific. All of them fired when dropped at this angle, all except the X5. The P320 X5 did not. They even broke off the beaver tail with extensive dropping, and each and every time it dropped, it did not fire. They attribute that to the trigger weight, and they even said they're not exactly sure, but the best they could come up with is that it has a lighter trigger weight, therefore the trigger was not manipulated any which way, causing it to not fire. But the other ones did. Now at this point, we are waiting to hear what's going to happen. Is SIG going to issue a recall? Are they going to issue another statement? As far as I'm concerned, and as far as my knowledge is, nobody knows at this point. Everybody's kind of sitting back, waiting to see how this whole thing will develop. We'll update it once we figure it out. And at this point, we're just going to sit back and see what happens. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and share. I always appreciate the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, and you guys be safe.